It could have come to an end in Auburn Hills Friday night, but Joe Dumars wouldn't let that happen against Atlanta. Coming up big in Game 4 against the Hawks. 20 points on 7 for 14 shooting, 4 for 6 from three-point land. It was a 21-point win for the Pistons. On the Bill Laimbeer Pistons, whose snarling style often obscured the team's abilities, Joe Dumars was the quiet one who was as important as any player on the back-to-back NBA champions. In his 14 seasons, Dumars has become the definition of old school. Play as tough as anyone, neither asking nor giving any sympathy, taking the shots with his team down one and the clock running out, answering to the results of those shots, good or bad, and talking less trash than most prep stars now generate. The 35-year-old will play only as long as the Pistons stay in the playoffs. David Aldridge gathered an appreciation of Dumars' career.
Dumars against a much taller defender. Scores anyway. 1 second on the shot clock. Dumars, arcing shot, makes it. One of those killers.
I always tried to handle myself in a professional manner. I've always tried to do the right things, and I know what the right things are. And it's not hard for me to do the right things. And I think that's what makes you a professional.
I think Joe's one of those people that has class written all over him. Will always be remembered that way, both by opponents, anybody who played with him.
I think everybody in this locker room and anybody that's ever played against him or watched him play that appreciates the game, admires what he brought to the game.
I think athletes come and go, and you can eventually replace scoring or defense or whatever that. The character, that's another thing, and Joe's at the top of the list.
Off the screen, Dumars go to the hot man. What a quarter for Joe Dumars. 31 points and 21 in this third quarter.
The group that you had going through the championship years, how would you say you guys managed to make it work in spite of the problems that were there?
The power of a world championship. The will to win a world championship will allow you to overcome any odds, any obstacles. And an eclectic group is what I say we had. It was different, diverse, different cultures, different backgrounds, different beliefs. But we did have one common goal, and that was to win a world championship. And it really says something about the will to win in this league. You can have so many diverse backgrounds, and one common thing can bring all those diverse backgrounds together, and that's what a world championship did for us here in Detroit.
Do you think that your team gets in any way disrespected because they played within the rules at that time that were allowed, but still play at a very high skill level in terms of basketball?
I don't know how this will come off sounding, but the people that may disrespect what we accomplished then were never champions and probably never will be. Because championship teams understand what we were doing. You go ask any championship team about the way we played, and they'll say, yeah, they were physical, and they may have been dirty at times, but I respected what they did out there. They played hard. Only if you've been in that desperate, consuming situation where you look at that, understand it, and respect it. If you've never been there, then you don't understand.
What do you see when you look at the league now?
You will see much, much more incredible plays now. Incredible things are being done on the basketball field now. Yeah, I think the basic fundamentals are lacking. I think the ability to shoot, pass, and dribble have suffered some. They don't show the two-hand chest pass on SportsCenter at night anymore. And, you know, they don't. And they don't show the bounce pass for a layup anymore. So by no means is it meant to bash them. It's just to say that it's different. No, it's a league in transition.
Why don't you want a Joe Dumars night?
I'm very uncomfortable with that. I think it would go counter to the way I've been in this league for 14 years. I think my career basically speaks for itself, and I think that's why I've been able to get along with people so well in this league. I truly believe in the understated as opposed to the overstated, and the understated serves me well.